Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Targaye Nicole here. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. So I have a question and I just want to hear your thoughts on it, different debates on it, because I'm sure everybody has their opinions on everything, and you guys were a community and I like to bring you things before I actually do them. But although in the end it comes down to what I want to do or what I want to try. So that stupid thing wouldn't let me write my whole thing, which was saying adding something new, wanting to add something new to my healthy lifestyle and your thoughts, but the computer is ridiculous. So I'll update that later. Good morning, Mo. What's up? How are you? How are you? I look kind of crazy today because I've got a hair appointment and I like to try and detangle my hair a little bit before I go so that no one's yanking on it. Although I will say my salon is really good and I couldn't really see them doing that, but such is my life. That's the way I am. So if you're new, morning, know thyself. What's up? What's up? What's up? So if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Thanks for always chatting in. I'm not gonna try and make this super long. My appointment's at 12, so I have 1, so I have time, but I don't want the battery to not be charged by the time I get there. So basically, let's get right into why we're here. Um, I have been listening to this podcast, and it's called the IF Podcast, pretty much, with Jen and somebody else. I don't remember. Good morning, Planner Heart 83, and I have listened to. I'm up to like episode 20 or 21, and I've only been listening to it for a week. I listened to it back and forth on my way to work, and they've made some decent points and let me actually make me actually consider doing intermittent fasting. And this is not a new concept, it's just something that I wasn't really doing. Intermittent fasting for myself. Now you guys know that I do like what I'm doing right now, because I'm always changing my mind, is like a paleo based thing. Like I'm not super strict, but most of the time I try to have more whole foods and fruits and vegetables and good starches and good carbs and meat. I like meat. So I've been listening to these two ladies. I want to say it's Mel and Jen, and what they've been saying has been resonating with me. I'm like, people are always yelling at me to eat breakfast, and I don't want to. And I also actually like the idea of not having to prep it. Like, if I only have to prep like 1 or 2 meals rather than the 4 or 5 meals, that would be awesome. That sounds lazy, but it's just true. Like, I don't always want that. Um, and I just want to know if any of you have done intermittent fasting, like hardcore. Like I ought intermittent fast on accident sometimes because that's just the way my body is set up. I get busy, I forget. But like, have you guys ever really like intermittent fasted and just been like, yeah, this works for me. I feel better. This works. Hi, Yanni. Good morning, honey bun. Wrench gang in the building. Um, Planner Heart says the same with her for breakfast. Yeah, I'm just not, and I'm not the type of person where I'm not gonna starve myself. Like if I get hungry, I'm gonna eat. But I feel like sometimes hunger cues are just, oh god, why did I put my water up here? Are just thirsty cues. You know what I mean? As I sip my water. But like if I feel like I'm gonna get dizzy or if I feel like I'm shaky, then I would eat. But I don't really get hunger headaches or anything like that. I'm just like going off what some of the people on the podcast were saying. They get hunger headaches, they feel really hungry, this and that. And of course, if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's not really, and that's why I said it's going to be added to my lifestyle because paleo based is my eating plan. But intermittent fasting is just a way, not a way of eating. It's not a way of eating, it's a time of eating. So some people do, the most common way is the 16-8 method where you fast for 16 hours and you eat for 8 hour window. Some people do longer, but they say once you hit like that 13, 14, 15, 16 hour, you're really getting into that good ketogenic type of fast. And then there's people who do like something called like the 5-2, where they fast for 2 days, like all day, and then they eat. What their fasting is considered like they eat under 500 calories in those fasting days, and then they eat normally the other days. And to me would not work for me because once I start eating, I'm eating. I'm not eating 500 calories and be done for the day. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I want to eat, I'm going to eat. When I start eating, I'm going to eat. And not to say I'm going to eat junk, but I'm going to eat. Know Thyself says, intermittent fasting is amazing. I fast 19 hours a day, lost 21 pounds in 6 weeks. I just started working out 2 weeks ago, and I'm 50. And this isn't the only thing that works. And this is the only thing that works for me. Wow, Know Thyself. That's amazing results. And for someone who is your age group, which I'm getting close to, girl, that's amazing. Like that's working for you. Mo says she hasn't ever tried it. So that's a great testimonial. And I know for me, I'm not looking for like super duper weight loss, but I do like the idea that um, a lot of people who have been talking in on the podcast and stuff, or they have really good energy. Like during the time, because digestion of your food drains your body of a lot. So if you're fasting, your body does not have to focus on digesting food. Your body can focus on doing whatever you're doing, whether you're working out, and things like that. So I'm very interested in doing it, and I'm thinking about trying it next week and the following, like the rest of September, and see how I feel. I'm definitely probably gonna just start with a 16:8 window, just because I don't want to push it, and I'm thinking my times are gonna range anywhere from 7 to 11, or 7, 8, 9 to 11, 12, 1. Like start eating at 11, 12, or 1, and end eating at 8, 7, 8, or 9. That's what I'm thinking. That's because I'm usually at the gym really late. But it was really weird. I tried to do it yesterday, got hungry a little bit, drank a whole bunch of water, and perfectly fine. And I ate at 12:30 yesterday. And I ate this one thing, but it didn't agree with me. It was like it wasn't paleo, and that's probably why it didn't agree with me. Hi Sabrina. It was like, but then I was hungry. So and our boss was buying lunch, so it was like a pasta salad thing. It had arugula, cheese, pesto, pasta. Now pesto, I'm not supposed to have. Cheese, I'm not supposed to have. So it already should have known that I was not gonna agree with me, but I was hungry, hunty. So so I ate that, and then I went to the bathroom immediately. I also feel like with intermittent fasting, I'm learning that I feel like it's gonna help you, and know thyself. Was it know thyself? Know thyself. If you can attest to any of this, definitely chime in, because I'm just new to this. You're probably more true to this than me. So what I'm noticing is, yesterday at least, when I intermittent fasted, I felt like your body will be able to tell you what you don't like immediately, because there's like nothing. And I hadn't eaten the day before since like 6. Didn't do that on purpose, just worked out that way. So I basically did a 6 p.m. to 12:30, which is a little longer than 16, but I was fine. So when I ate that salad, which you think was like a salad, but it had pasta and stuff in it, it did not agree with me. Within like an hour, I had to use the bathroom. And I feel like with intermittent fasting, what I was saying, I feel like you're going to find out what your body doesn't like. Because at that point, your body is now pretty much cleaned out because you've been fasting that long time. So what you put into it to break your fast, I find for me, is going to be very important. So after that happened, and then the weird part was I stopped. I didn't eat all of the salad because I was full. And so I stopped eating. And then about an hour or two later, I ate the rest of it. Why, you say? Because it was good. Okay. I know it didn't agree with me, but it was good. But the weird part was the second time I ate it, I was fine. Like I didn't run to the bathroom. Now I don't know if that was because it was a smaller portion that I ate of it, or it was because I gave myself time to warm back up to eating. So what I'm feeling is, for me personally, when I do this, because I'm kind of doing it on and off to just kind of see how I feel, make sure it's okay for me. When I do this personally, when I start eating, I'm going to make sure when I start eating, I eat something more whole. So I'm going to eat something like a piece of fruit to kind of build my stomach lining up. Yes, you know thyself says, yes, you kind of want to eat clean, but have burger pizza, but I can't, but I have burgers, pizza, but I can't overdo it. I will get sick. So she kind of sees what I'm saying. So what I'm thinking is, when I start to eat after I've fasted, so let's say I'm doing a 7 to 11 fast. In the morning at 11, when I go to eat, I can't start my fast, my eat, or you call it fasting or feeding. I can't start my feeding window with something heavy. I don't think. So it's not that I couldn't eat it. It's just that I couldn't eat it immediately. Is what I'm finding. It's like I'd have to start my fast or my feeding window with fruit or a cooked vegetable, because I feel like a raw vegetable would be a little bit more on my digestive system, or better yet, like a soup or bone broth, which is supposed to be really good for you, but it's expensive. But I'm gonna see if I can get my hands on some bone broth or meat, some kind of meat stew, something like that. So what I'm understanding for me, and I think it's gonna be a way for me to kind of learn my body and to be more in tune with satiety signals, whether I'm actually hungry or whether I'm not. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it next week. Um, I'm gonna try it next week and probably the following week. I think I'm gonna give it a good run, and it's the 14th, so it's like midway through September. I'm gonna give it a good run through the end of September and see what it results. You guys know I'm still just trying to. I'm not trying to do it for like, oh, I need to lose all this weight. I'm actually doing it more for I'd like to have that energy. Like I'd like to have that energy. Hey Margot, what's up, girl? How are you doing? Margot's also on a weight loss journey. We all pretty much are on a weight loss journey, so that's amazing that you tuned in. So I think I'm gonna give the IF a real try. Like I've done IF on and off for a little bit, but I wasn't like serious. Like I'm gonna really try to like, okay, we said we're not gonna eat, so we're not gonna eat, and we're gonna keep going. I thought about vlogging the first week. Oh, Instacart is cool. I don't like Instacart. I actually like Shipped better, but do what works for you. So yeah, so I was gonna vlog it like my first week, but you guys, I'm probably at work and I'm gonna be busy and I'm probably not gonna be able to do it. Maybe what I'll do is a live every day after work and let you guys know how I'm feeling each day for the first week. Let me know if you're interested in doing that. Monday would be like my first day, and I would get on Monday night and tell you guys how I'm doing. Um, I think it's just called IF Podcast. Yes, Planet Heart 83 is the podcast you're talking about. And it's two ladies, I want to say Mel and Jin, Gin. And if you go on, I think their website is just ifpodcast.com. So if you can't find the actual thing, then you can find it on there. You can find it on the website. I'm sure they'll lead you right to the podcast. And I like it. It's almost like its format was like, right now, I've only gotten to episode 21. Their format is more like taking on questions from their audience. So people send them questions and they go about answering them. Um, Planner Heart said, thanks, gonna give it a listen. Yes, definitely give it a listen and get into like episode 4 or 5 or 6 before you give up on it. And Glenda says, hey boo, I do IF. Love it. Down 25 pounds just with IF. Wow. So Glenda's doing intermittent fasting as well. She loves it. She's down 25 pounds, and all she does is intermittent fasting, which to me says that she doesn't really work out or anything extra on the side. Congratulations, Glenda. What you and know thyself, what are your feeding windows? What are your fasting windows? Are you doing 18-6? Do you do a mixture of 24, 48? I also have been doing a lot of research because I'm who I am. And I've heard a lot of people say that it's okay to fast more than 16 to 24 hours, but not to go past like 36 to 48 hours without being supervised by a physician, because they don't recommend that. So that's just me, and I'm not even trying to go there. But yesterday was weird. I'll finish telling y'all about yesterday after I read this. So Know Thyself says, I break my fast every day with a large salad and fruit. I'm so excited for you. It's also anti-aging and makes you produce human growth hormones. I did hear that on their podcast, that it's good for something called autophagy, which is some kind of process in your body, and also helps you with the human growth hormone, which is also good to like where hormones die off or they get together and make better, bigger, stronger hormones. And then Margot says, I was planning to do intermittent fasting again. I did it last year and loved it. What made you stop, Margot? And then Glenda says, just yoga. So that's pretty easy on your body. Yoga, but reverse. Yoga's not easy, period. But it's not as like physical, but it does, you need good core, arm, all over body strength, but it's not a real run. So yoga is a great workout. And Planner Heart 83 says, crazy because I downloaded an IF app on my phone, but want to get educated before I do IF. Exactly, plan a heart. And that's exactly why I was listening to these ladies. And there's this one guy, he's really big on YouTube, and I mean, big as in buff. He's a Caucasian male guy, I forget his name, but he has a lot of them. He does keto and intermittent fasting, and I listened to his video. And then there was like a guy, I think his name is Dr. Wong, and he has a book called The Obesity Code, and that also talks about intermittent fasting. Both the ladies on the podcast have books as well. I tried to download my Overdrive app, but they didn't have either any of those books available, so I might actually have to go to the library. I believe Jen Stevens, her one of the podcast ladies, her book is called Delay Don't Deny, and then the other girl, Mel Robbins, maybe Roberts something. Her book is called The Who What Wine Diet, I think, because girl, she has her wine. They both drink. They're really cool. They seem really down to earth. One has lost like 80 pounds. Like, I don't know. And you could tell they're just like, they make you feel like, wow, you're normal because you've gone through all the diets like I've gone through and you're trying different things. So, from what I've been hearing, I will say that a lot of my research has said that it's harder for women to get all the benefits with IF as far as compared to men. So it's not like you can't get it. It just seems like with IF you have to have like a shorter eating window to get more of the benefits. Then, excuse me, with a guy he'll get a lot of them, and they say that's mostly because of our hormones, because our bodies are more apt to try and hold on to the extra weight because we're made to carry kids and babies and they. But I got all that removed, so I'm hoping that it's not going to be an issue for me. Margot says, I'm going to gradually ease myself into it. Life happens, tragedy in my family. Girl, I am so sorry to hear about the tragedy in your family. I hope that, everything will get, well, it will get better over time, and we'll keep you in our prayers. And girl, do it on your own time. If it's not the time for you, then don't do it, because like everybody says, every health person says, it's all in your mind. It's all a mindset, and if your mind is not right to start doing something like this, it doesn't make any sense for you to start. And I'm pretty much mentally set because over the week I've been kind of on and off doing it, and I feel fine. I actually do feel a little bit more energy when I'm not. Like, I got up this morning, did the kitchen, did the bathroom, got on here, recorded my August closed out of my sinking funds, and I was like, oh, I'll get on live. I combed out my hair. Normally, I'm like, I'm going to get this wash. I ain't freaking comb nothing out. Like, I feel the difference in energy already, and it's only been like a couple days on and off. So I'm excited. And it's so weird on their podcast. They talk about things you wouldn't think would affect your fast, like medication. And of course their advice to you is take the medication as prescribed, but there's like certain medication that could do that. Not drinking your coffee with like sweeteners and things like that. I don't drink coffee, but like if you do tea, don't drink your tea with sweeteners because that could throw you out of your fasted state. And no stevias, no none of that. They're very big on having a clean fast. And also things like brushing your teeth, like I didn't even think about, or chewing gum. Like I would chew gum and think that'd be fine, but even though it's sugar free, if your brain thinks it's something sweet in your mouth, it has the ability to spike your insulin. And that's another reason why fasting or intermittent fasting is said to be good for you, because you're not constantly spiking your insulin levels. Now, don't get it wrong. There's nothing wrong with insulin. Like your body needs insulin to live. You need to eat to spike your insulin once in a while. But with the American diet, we're constantly told to eat every 2 hours, every 3 hours, every 4 hours, and we're constantly spiking our insulin all day long. So with intermittent fasting, you give your body a chance to kind of recuperate, rejuvenate, whether most of your hours are while you're asleep or while you're awake. You're giving your body a break, and then when you go to eat, you can boost your insulin here and there. So Glenda says, I do 8-hour window. My start time is 11:30 a.m. I stop eating around 7 a.m. I'm sure she means 7 p.m. I honestly eat what I want, but I do make better decisions. I will do the IF Warrior, which is only a 4-hour eating window. Wow, ma'am. 4-hour window. And I actually don't sound crazy to me because some of those girls that I listen to actually are doing like a four. They do IF with one meal, and at first I thought they were nuts. But what they consider one meal is more like a one meal at a restaurant. So, like, they consider having a snack or appetizer a part of their meal within their 4 hour window. Then they have a larger meal, and then they may have a dessert. One of the ladies is very paleo, which is why I really like listening to them. And one of the ladies is just like, I eat what I want, just make better decisions type thing, like you are, Glenda. Glenda says, I walk as well, but since doing IF, my energy is amazing. And that is what I'm most excited about. I hear that the energy levels can come up, but there is a transition period, just like with anything. Um, you have to transition in. Your body is used to burning glucose, and when those glucose stores are up, there your body's gonna be like, well, what's going on? Well, I'm supposed to use. Well, I'm supposed to use. And then the whole point of running into intermittent fasting is that when your body runs out of glucose, it now wants to burn fat, and which is why usually people lose weight on it, because then it switched to burning fat. And once it switched to burning fat, after you've been doing it for a while, you become fat adapted, I guess it's called, and your body learns to switch from glucose burning to fat burning very easily. So I'm trying to get there, hunty, because I got a lot of fat to lose. And walking is amazing, Glenda. Know Thyself says, I don't even take my supplements till after I break my fast. Only drink black coffee, water, or detox tea with no sugar. Well, that sounds like a clean fast to me. I don't really take supplements. What I was worried about was my blood pressure medicine, my allergy medicine, and my other pill that I take. But I'm not going to stop taking them. My body's used to me taking them at AM, and I'm going to keep taking them. If it doesn't matter, if it does break the fast in my mind, if it breaks the fast, it can't break it for that long. It's a little it's a little piece of medicine. If anything, my body will run through that glucose store relatively fast and get right back into fasting mode, and that's what I'm going to go with because it makes me feel better. I knew you meant PM, Glenda. And Margot Budget says, thank you. You're very welcome, honey. And Glenda says, correct. And Pine and Ginger said, good morning. Good morning, Pine and Ginger. And Planet Heart says, thank you for all this good info. You're welcome. I'm going to leave the website to them in the comments when I'm done. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's called IF Podcast. Super duper simple. It's got a little clock shape on it with a knife and fork, I think, as their symbol. And Margot says, let me clarify. Had tragedy in my family last. That is why. Oh, girl, I thought you had tragedy in your family now. Okay, that's why you stopped. Okay, good. But I'm on the journey again. Glenda says it won't break first. Oh, good. That's good. I mean, because I wasn't going to stop taking my medicine. Regardless. That wasn't going to happen. But, yeah. So it's good to know, because the whole point is to do all this to try and get off a lot of that medicine. So that's good. Blood pressure. I know blood pressure meds won't break it, and it has 15 calories, I think. Oh yeah. So I'm not really worried about it. If it breaks it, it breaks it. Like I said, I feel like if you break that fast with something that minute, that's not like going to trigger so much of a glucose insulin. It's gonna run. It's going to. I gotta get my 47 steps in. It's going to just give me a little bit of, like maybe a little bit out of the fast, and then I'm sure I'll jump right back in. So what I've been learning, it gives me no reason to think that I shouldn't do this. I'm trying to get my 47 steps, you guys. That's why I'm doing this. And I think I'm going to try it. And I'm glad that a lot of you have tried. Well, a few of you have tried it and have such good reports back on it, because it makes it even better for me to try it. I did it. Nicely done. Okay. I'm not cheating the system. Those are real punches. I didn't run it on the dog. You know what? I'm done with you. Fine and Ginger said I was cheating, but this is working out. These are movements. I'm punching you. And I did it. It was only 49 anyway. What ifs? But anyway, I'm so excited about doing it. Right? Hater. She's a hater. Thank you, Planner Heart. So yeah, I just wanted to, y'all know every time I do something, I come and check with you guys, just see if any of y'all have some advice and any feelings. And you could totally be totally against it. I'm interested to hear the bad stories, the things that don't work, how you experience, so maybe I can avoid them. But I honestly feel like, and I like water, so I don't need to add water in, because lemons can break your fast. I think people think you can put lemon in your water, you can do all this stuff, but lemons are not the business, I don't think. And Pine Ginger says, I'm hating because my Fitbit says I've only taken 48 steps for the day. Let me check mine for you. 2,855, boo. I don't think you're going to be able to see it because it never wants me to be great. Really? Just try and see it upside. Really? Gangster. Really? It doesn't want to stay on. Oh, it doesn't like you guys. Anyway, believe me when I said it says 2,000 something steps, okay? Okay. But I just cleaned the kitchen, the bathroom. I was over here doing videos. I've been up since like 7. Pine and Ginger, you probably just got up. Good morning, virtuously. Okay, girl. Virtuously curly lady. Ooh, I like your name. Apple cider vinegar is good as well, but I hear that's not good while you're fasting. But then again, that if you're okay, so this is what they've said. Everything from lemon to apple cider vinegar, sort of, kind of, really. So apple cider vinegar to lemons to all that may or may not break your fast depending on your taste buds. But like I said, they're very much about having a clean fast. So in the case of those two things, they said they had us, because these ladies know their stuff. They have a lot of studies that back them up. Of course, everybody has studies because they pick the ones that go with their thing, but whatever. Studies that say there was a study where there were people who actually swallowed like sweet flavor, and of course it spiked their insulin. But when there were same people who just swished something sugary around in their mouth, and it still spiked their insulin. So I think it just had railing. I'm not recording a video right now. So there are people who can sometimes preserve. What am I trying to say? That's not the word. Perceive. There are some people that perceive certain things as sweet that we might not, and if your body perceives it as sweet, it's a possibility that it will spike your insulin and throw you out of the fasting mode. So you're welcome, virtuously Charlie. Pine Junior said, I thought about IF, but I need to start this 10-day detox. Okay, let us know how that 10-day detox goes. And Know Thyself says, I watch Dr. Berg. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that name, but I don't know who that is. So I'm gonna write it down. Is he on YouTube? Is this Dr. Berg on YouTube? Dr. Berg, they say. I wrote it down. Virtuous girl, I can't say your name, but I love it. Virtuously curly lady says, I love IF. I do it every day, 24. So she does the 4-hour fast. Excuse me. Jesus, Lord, heaven, Glenda. And Glenda says she's gonna try it because I think that's the warrior fast. I'm gonna have to look that up. Is that a thing? The warrior fast? And yeah, virtuously curly lady says she loves it. So what are some of the benefits that you guys who have done intermittent fasting? I know you guys love it, but why? Why do you love it? Because I feel like I'm gonna love it. Just be quite honest. I think that I'm gonna love it because I'm lazy, and that means I don't have to prep one less thing. And I'm hoping I get that energy that everybody talks about. And I mean, weight loss would be really nice as well, since I have so much to lose. Virtuously Curly says she loves it. Glenda says he is a chiropractor. Okay. Virtuously Curly says she lost 35 pounds since May. That's great. That's like 6 pounds a month, pretty much. I think if I'm doing my math right, or 7 pounds. Virtuously Curly says it's addicting, and Glenda agrees. And it's beneficial to your health. And Glenda says, "Don't worry about what to eat." Yeah, so I think those are all great things, and that's things I've been hearing from the ladies who do the podcast that I've been listening to. That it's great for your health, for your regeneration of your cells, for autophagy, for your skin, for your gut, giving your gut lining a break. You end up drinking more water because you got to stay full somehow. So great for hydration. It's great so you don't have to think about what you need to cook. You only have to figure out 2 meals or 1 meal if you're doing maybe a 4 hour eating window, depending on what you're doing. um Virtuously Curly says, I don't eat clean either, which I should, may have had better results. But it's awesome that she doesn't eat clean, but she still managed to lose 35 pounds. I'm not going to push not eating clean. I think you should try to eat as clean as you possibly can. But it's nice to know that you don't have to count calories, which is, hi, love my hair 74. What's up, girl? Hey, girl. You loving the hair, girl? I'm headed to the hairdresser to get a wash, a trim, and maybe coils. Not sure yet. But I just wanted to wash it out and like have it kind of, not wash it out, comb it out and have it kind of detangled for them so they don't have such a hard time, because I haven't done nothing with it for like 2 weeks and been going to the gym. Those poor people, they don't know what they're in for. But I just had something I wanted to say. What did I read? Oh, there's more. I missed more. Why did I miss all this? Don't worry about what I eat. We fast anyway. Virtuously Curly says, I don't eat clean either, and I should. Mid or mid. Okay, I know that Know Thyself says, I can still eat junk sometimes. LOL. I don't have to work out hours a day. I just work out 30 minutes 4 times a week, and my skin looks tighter and glowing. How did I miss that? Give up on it. Right, that was what I was going to say. So another thing was, I feel like the diet that is pushed in American society is all about calories in and calories out. And yes, we know, or most people think they know, calories in and calories out works, right? But does it? Because then at some point, so in my brain, because of course I've been doing my research, someone said something that made a lot of sense. They were like, so you calorie in, calorie out, and clearly what you have to do. You have to restrict like 1,300 calories or whatever per week, 3,500 calories per week to lose a pound, right? But what happens when you start restricting calories to the point where you can't restrict them anymore, and then you just hit a plateau? And then you also now have to be the person who works out. I personally love working out, so that was never my issue. Eating was always my issue. I like working out. I'm probably never going to start working out. I like the way I feel when I work out. I get a workout high. I'm like dead when I'm done, but feel great when I finally get my energy back. So working out was never a thing for me. But some people who don't like working out, this is like perfect for them, because you don't really have to do a super duper heavy hardcore working out. You could just walk. You could just like walk 30 minutes and still have great results. And some people don't do anything at all, which I'm not a fan of. But you don't have to do anything to lose it, because your body will automatically burn fat for you when you get into the fasting mode, especially the shorter your eating window is. So that's awesome. I personally love to work out. So for me, that would like not be a thing. But also I feel like what the ladies are saying, Virtuously Curly says, planks for me is key. I do 5 to 10 minutes of those and I'm good, girl. Planks for 5 minutes. Bam. Do it, girl. So, what I was going to say is, what I also like about intermittent fasting is they don't push that calorie counting mindset. Because I feel knocking you if you're a calorie counter, or if you're a macro person. But I knew for me, when I first started my journey back in July, I tried doing the calorie things, and I still write all my food down, don't get me wrong, because I like to know what I've eaten, and I like the pretty stickers that I put down in my book pretty much. But I stopped counting the calories probably like 2 weeks in, because I'm the type of person that it became too much. I felt like I was getting real narcissistic about trying to figure out how much calories. Then when I couldn't remember to like scan a package, I got mad. And I was like, what the flip is going on? Like I could see that my mindset around counting calories was going to get too restricted. And I love about intermittent fasting is the thought that you don't have to do that. You actually learn to listen to your body's cues. Listen to what your body has to say. You eat when you're hungry in your eating window, and you stop when you're full. And it's that simple. Know Thyself says, Dr. Berg says it's not the calories, it's the production of insulin and cortisol. Eating makes you produce insulin all day long, not no break from it. Correct. So like my thing is like there might be eating windows where you find you have your 8 hour window, but you only ate one meal and you're full. Because that happened to me yesterday. I ate like 2 meals, and I feel like the second meal was kind of forced because in my mind I was like, I gotta eat something because I just went from the gym. I gotta eat something. So, and I was like, you didn't need to eat that. You could have went to bed. But at the same time, I will suggest that you eat the very last meal you're going to eat. Don't make it junk food because that meal kind of needs to carry you through to the next 16, 18, 24, whatever hours you're doing. So make sure you have a good, healthy, balanced, nutritional meal. Is okay, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but that's me telling me to do that. So that's why I ended up eating my ground beef with my, oh my God, I'm so in love with tostones right now. The tostones that I made on the stove, and then I had avocado, half an avocado, and some tomatoes with some spicy aioli mayo from Primal Kitchen. It's so good. Okay. But I knew that the only thing I needed to add was probably like some spinach or greens for extra meat, like extra hardiness, and I would have probably been perfect balanced kind of meal. But that's my focus. My focus in intermittent fasting is not about, okay, me and cauliflower don't get along. I don't know what it is about it. Virtuously lady said, have you tried making cauliflower break? I don't know. I'm waiting for your cooking show. I don't. I love cooking, but I don't know about no cooking show, girl. So I don't know about cauliflower, and I might have to try cauliflower, just cauliflower on its own one day because I don't know if it's what I'm making it with or something. But sometimes I feel like cauliflower and I don't get along. I try to say with her pasta, and this tastes like mac and cheese. Oh, I like mac and cheese, but I'm not supposed to really have pasta on paleo. So what I like I said, is the fact that they don't push get in your 1,500 calories in your in or 1,200 calories or more in your eating window. They push eat till you're full. So some days full might be 600 calories. Some days full might be 1,600 calories. You just have to learn to listen to your body. And I love that with it because I feel like our bodies tell us what they want. And I feel like with intermittent fasting, what you find is what you're going to find, or what I think I'm going to find, is that because I've done it on and off at one point, but I want to get so serious. Like, what I find is that if I eat something that's like, let's say I chose to eat a KFC sandwich, or not even a sandwich, just like French fries and a chicken sandwich. I find that, yes, I feel like I ate it, I got full. But within an hour or two, I'm hungry again. Which to me is like my body saying, yes, you fed me and I'm full, but you didn't feed me the right stuff. So now I'm hungry again. Hello, Tara. Can you give me food that I can use? And so then I think, because I've done it, like when I was really starting to do the paleo, I really just had like spinach with my ground beef and made a salad with all that stuff. And I would be full for like 4 hours eating the right things. So I mean, like, I feel like if you do eat more of a nutrient dense meal, it will keep you fuller longer, and therefore you have to eat less. Whereas if you eat something that's maybe not that great for you, it's not gonna last as long. It'll get you full, but it's not gonna last as long in your system. So that's not great, because then you gotta eat again, and then you gotta think about spending money, and then you gotta cook something else, and I'm really not about that life. Okay, I like cooking, but not that much. So let me go back. I missed something. Waiting for your cooking show, girl. Virtuously Curly says, I try to stay. Oh, I read that. Stay away from pasta and it tastes like mac and cheese. I'm sure she's talking about the cauliflower bake tastes like mac and cheese. Glenda says, today I will have baked chicken breast, veggies, grapes, yogurt. Oh my god, the grapes I got the other day were so freaking bomb. Am I the only person that goes up? I told y'all already. I go around and squeeze up the grapes because the grapes need to be really firm, and they lasted all week and were firm all week, and they were bomb. And some have Asian pear. That's what I plan on breaking my fast with today. Asian pear with some cinnamon sprinkled on it. I love Asian pears, and guess what? I didn't have to buy it. My coworker gave it to me. Okay, I'm sorry. Just digressing. Glenda's gonna have baked chicken breast, veggies, grapes, yogurt, and probably a piece of pound cake. Ooh, pound cake, yum. But that's okay because you managed to get a pretty well balanced meal in there. So I think if you want to eat pound cake, you can eat your pound cake, girl. However, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna need you to stop talking about food because I ain't eat yet. Virtuously currently says it's the cauliflower rice, cheese, bacon, and like broccoli bake it. Girl, that sounds good. Can I do it with broccoli? Just broccoli. Planner Heart says, oh, so you don't just eat one meal during the open hours of eating. Told ya I need more. Oh no, no. Now, there are people who just eat one meal. Like, those people who have much shorter windows will eat one meal, Planner Heart. And a lot of times their one meal does, like I said, consist of an appetizer or a snack, their full meal, and then a dessert. So it's like they're eating until they're full. And then some people like 8-hour window. We gonna eat more than one meal in 8-hour window, hunty girl. So at that point, we could probably eat a lunch and a dinner and maybe a snack. It's just that you're not eating all day long. Yeah, girl, get up on the podcast, get into this Dr. Bird because I'm about to find him as well. Exactly. Watch fruit sugars. Yeah, on the OMAD. I don't know what that means. I'm confused. Fruit sugars. Yes, I think fruit sugars. Okay, so on paleo, you can have fruits. Of course, they steer you more towards the like berries and the lower FODs and things like that. But I honestly feel like if you're already restricting your window, you can eat what you want. It'd rather you eat a fruit like some pineapples that are a little more sugary than eat a pound cake. I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying in general. It was on my mind because you said it. Virtuously Curly says, I eat like 2 meals and a snack in her 4-hour window. See? You can eat it as long as you eat in your window. Oh, 1 meal a day. Okay. Yeah, on that 1 meal a day. Berries, yuck. I like strawberries. I'm not a big fan of like the blueberries and things like that, but berries are good. Mo says I need to do this fast. Well, Mo, if you want, I would say give it a try. I'm definitely going to give it a try this week coming the rest of September. I'm going to hustle through it. I don't think you guys said yes to that everyday video check-in, so I'm not going to do that. Now I need the pair with cinnamon. Girl, can I tell you guys? Cinnamon is like and cinnamon is good for you. Whenever I find things that are good for me, that I like spinach and kale cooked down like collard greens and cabbage. Oh my god. Egg roll in a bowl. Egg roll in a bowl is the bomb.com. And if you eat rice, you can put it on top of some rice. Egg roll in a bowl. If you have not tried it, look it up. Put it on Pinterest, wherever you got to Google it. It's super good if you like Asian flavored foods. I'm going to leave that right there. And I think it's good to like start your day with the fruit. That way you have some time to burn that off. Asian pear is bomb. Cinnamon on it is bomb. Apples with cinnamon on it is bomb. Like everything that's kind of sweet, I just add some cinnamon on it. But you got to get like the good cinnamon. You can't get the cheap cinnamon. You have to get like the Trader Joe's cinnamon. So when you sniff it, you smell, that's cinnamon. And it's not like super chunky cinnamon. You got to get that good fine grind cinnamon. Or it's just going to be grainy, and I don't like that. Trader Joe's has very nice cinnamon. McCormick probably has good cinnamon as well because their paprika is bomb. Smoked paprika is bomb. So just a little side note on the cinnamon. I'm very passionate about my cinnamon covered fruits. It's so good. And y'all know, can I tell y'all how let me tell you, because I was telling my coworkers, how this video turned to 44 minutes. Can I tell y'all how I have become like this weird person in the car with my snacks, right? This is me. So the other day I went and got KFC. I'm gonna tell you about these 2 different days. Mo loves cinnamon cheese. 2 different days. One day I went. Why y'all talk about this food? I'm hungry. No, I'm not hungry. I'm just. No, that stuff says rice cake with peanut butter and bacon and a drizzle of little caramel. That's my dessert today. I can't with you because I can't have no rice cake and I can't have no peanut butter. And no, let me just drizzle some stuff over a banana, okay? Okay. I need to stop doing that. I'm not Cardi B. So that's really nice. So that sounds amazing. So, okay. This is me. I went and got like 2. One day I was being real lazy. 2 for 3. Well, they were 2 for 3, but the little things. I had a chicken little on my sandwich, right? Did I start today? Oh, actually, I did it yesterday. I started kind of yesterday. I'm just doing a trial run this weekend. But I'm good so far. It's like 11, 12. I stopped eating around 8 yesterday. I got to go. I'm not eating till after the hair appointment at 1. I'm good right now. I don't know. My energy level is amazing. I'm good right now. So, yeah, I'm going to see if I can make it through the whole weekend. I actually makes it more fun to look forward to a meal like that I'm going to eat. Like, I'm about to eat something good because I eat all day. That's how I get hyped. I get hyped for some good food. And because I'm doing the fast, I feel like I can eat what I want. So if I really, really wanted some rice and chicken, I could go get it because I ain't eat all day kind of vibes. Anyway, so, but I'm going to try to stay paleo. I'm going to try to stay paleo through this whole thing. Get that called Life. Okay, so what is Life about? Tell me what that Life app is about, my friends. So let me tell y'all the story while you tell me what that Life app is about. So, if I say so one more time. So I went and got my KFC thing, which I was not proud of. So me in the car trying to eat. It helps so much. It's about I am. So, I'm in the car trying to eat like this, right? This is me in the car, like, try not to let people see me eating this like KFC situation that I feel like so ashamed when I'm in my car. And y'all tell me if this happens to you. When I'm in my car and I'm eating like something I know I'm not supposed to be eating, I try to eat it like under the cover. Like I won't eat any when I'm at a stoplight. I'll eat it real quick, put it down. Eat it real quick, put it down. But baby, it says Virtual C Curly says the IF Life app, LIFE regular life spelling helps so much. I guess it's an IF, an intermittent fasting app. So I'll definitely look it up. So, girl, though, but when your girl has her apples and cinnamon, and your girl has her cup of grapes, and your girl has her pear and cinnamon, I be so lit in my car. Me in the car, like, yep. You see me eating fruit. You see me eating fruit. Girl, I be trying to wait for the stoplight. You see me eating this fruit. That's right. I'm heavy, but I'm eating this fruit. I am so dumb. You guys, I don't even know like if anybody else does that, but I be so proud. I be so proud of myself when I'm eating some fruit, like, or something healthy. That's right. I'm not eating a burger. I'm not eating KFC. I'm eating my fruit. I'm probably the only one that does that. But I be real hyped for myself. Like, I be really excited, and I want everybody to see that I'm eating this damn fruit. Did y'all see my fruit? And then sometimes when I first started doing it with the apple, I was worried that people would think that my apple was bad because, you know, cinnamon makes the apple brown. Like, it's brown. It looks brown. But I'd be like, in my mind, like, you think what you want to. It's not a bad apple. It's cinnamon. And I'm eating my fruit. You see me eating my fruit. My brain, my mindset is so ridiculous, yo. I don't know. I be excited. Okay, so she's asking whether Know Thyself knows the app, Life. I'm definitely going to check out the Life app. And you guys said this Dr. Berg is here on the YouTubes, right? I think the Dr. Wong guy is on YouTube too. So I don't know. That's just a little sidebar that I might add. I always felt better. Like, that's like, I felt so good when I went to Aldi the other day. And now I'm like a cart watcher. A cart watcher. The guy in front of me pulling out chips and candy and he putting it on the belt. And he got all this stuff. Girl, I was like, I got fish. I got vegetables. I got avocado. I got it all. What? Look at my belt. Look at this. Look at this belt. Y'all know I'm talking about the belt that goes down down the thing to the cashier in the line. I'm like, look at my belt though. My belt look real healthy. Look at my section. I done got the bars to separate. Look at my section. That's my section. That's my section. There ain't no chips up in that section. Look at that section. I look healthy. And I got my gym clothes on. I'm healthy. Because back in the day, I used to go after the gym with my gym clothes on, and I just had chips on the belt, chocolate on the belt, salad dressing on the belt. I'm like, I am such a walking oxymoron right now. Sweaty from the gym with all this crap on the belt that is not healthy. Y'all, my mind, I be proud of myself sometimes. I'm like, I wonder if these people do that. I don't know. I'm probably the only cray one. Yep, no, that self says I was crazy. I don't care. That's all right. Better Lima said, that's right. Exactly. That is right. Virtuously Curly says, oh, yeah, don't get discouraged with the scale either. I lost inches at first. I was a 40-inch waist, now a 33-inch waist. Oh, I've already, I haven't been doing my measurements, but my scale has not stopped moving. I definitely am going to keep doing the scale until it stops moving. But on that same podcast, these girls were talking about this. Well, the one lady, Jen, was talking about, have y'all heard about these leggings that measure you? Like, you put them on, there's some kind of battery in them, and there's an app, and then what the hell? Then you press the thing on like your app, and it'll tell you your inches in your high waist, your low waist, and I want to say hip or something. And it was like a legging. Oh, they weren't cheap though. I feel like they were $80 for these leggings, but like the battery life was like for a year, and you could use them to kind of measure your body, but they were meant to like help you buy jeans online. I forget the name of them, but have y'all ever heard of that? Hey, Crystal girl, hey, how you doing? No, that cell says no, but I'm about to check out the app. Okay, get better late than broke. I could actually see. I'm probably kind of close. Getting my scale today. It's in my budget. Nice, like that. Get that budget scale. Crystal said, what are you adding? I just came from Aldi. I know your haul is about to be lit. If you guys are trying to see these budget videos on cooking and like buying food, y'all need to check out Just Crystal's channel if you have not. And Better Late Than Broke also has a budgeting channel. I'm assuming Planner Heart may have a channel. I don't know. Do I watch a Planner Heart? Do you have a channel? Link that. Let me know down below so I can follow you and make sure. Oh, I'm adding intermittent fasting. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it for the rest of September and see how I do. Since we're at a midway point at this point, I tried it for like a day or two and I'm not hating it. I don't hate it. No, I don't hate it. Planner Heart says, that's what I'm doing today. Measurements. Bought a new smart scale. Laugh my butt off. Gotta not go on it every morning. Honey, don't do it. I caught myself doing that like a week or two ago. It's the most traumatic experience of my life. I got on a scale about 3 times. And I don't have no smart. No, I got on it about 3 or 4, like every day. Let's just be real. I got on that scale really like every day. I would not do that this week. I was like, we're not going to do this. Because it was like, I was like 270 something one day. Almost 280 the next day. 270 something. I was like, no, this is like dramatically, it's messing with my brain. So I put it away and I will not get on. I get on it like maybe every 2-3 days. And that's it, because I'm not going to drive myself crazy. So don't go crazy with the scale. And yes, definitely measurements. I haven't done my measurements till start, but I probably should do them again. Know Thyself says, I do be proud online in the grocery store. Hell yeah. I'd be like, yes, look at my line. Yes, look at my stuff that I'm buying. I'm fat, but I got good stuff. Don't hate. Yes, measurement leggings. I wish I could remember the name. Just Google it, like measurement leggings. I'm like, what? I kind of do wish though that they measure the thighs and more and like your calf, but they measure like your high waist, your low waist, and I think your hips or something like that. But I'm like, that's amazing. I could check on my waistline. Okay, that's good. Yes, planning hard says exactly. LOL. Once a week on the scale is what I'm going for. Oh, Planet Heart, you don't have a channel, I'm assuming. So, okay, because I need to follow if you do. Oh, yeah, no. No, that cell says, oh my God, I weigh myself every day like a crazy. Yeah, you crazy. Yeah. Yeah. And the reason why I know that is because one of the ladies on the podcast was saying how she had tried on her. That's how I found out about these leggings, about these these measurement leggings, and her measurement leggings had said that she had lost like a couple inches, and then she bust out her scale, and her scale did not say what she thought it should say. Girl, she said she threw that scale out so fast. She was like, "I'm throwing it away, garbage." That, y'all see my muscle? Can y'all see I got a muscle? Can y'all? I was just kind of proud of that for a minute there. Y'all see my cut? Can y'all? Okay, I'm done. But she threw that out in the garbage. I was like, girl, I ain't ready to throw it out now. I paid money for that. But I'm not going to get on my scale every day. That I can't do that. I tried it. It doesn't work for me. Virtuously Curly says, lady, I'm just gonna say virtuous Curly. I'm gonna get it wrong. She says that I follow Thomas. He's the guy. Yes, that's his name. The white buff guy. That's what I was saying. The Caucasian white guy, buff guy. He, the one who one of the videos where he talks about getting into it and was talking about like what you should start to break your fast. He's a really good one to follow. And he's the one I was saying was keto and whatnot. I don't know if you were on here when I mentioned him. So Thomas Delauer, that's Delauer. And I don't know what gravity transformation and Fledge Fitness is, but for info on intermittent fasting, Dr. Berg is boring. The Thomas guy I already follow. Gravity transformation. I feel like I watched Gravity Transformation video when I was first trying to research, but I don't know if I followed him. And Fledge Fitness. I'll check them out and make sure I follow them. Girl, you seen it? I had to give y'all a 1-2 flex one time. Just a one time. So y'all know that push-ups and my shoulders hurt for a reason. Okay? Version is I be proud and grocery line until they tell me the amount I owe. I know, right? I know, it be hurting my feelings. It do be hurting my feelings. I be like, $35 for what? I got like 3 things here. Like, why, sis? Come on. You got a coupon? Damn. I know, it's not. I will agree. I will agree to an extent that eating healthy is more expensive because you have to pay for the quality of food. But I will also say that eating healthy can be less expensive because you're eating less of that better quality food most of the time. And then, to be honest, like a bag of spinach is like $2.50, $3, and a bag of Doritos is $2.50, $3. So is it really? I will say the meat. I'm jacked up my hair. The meat is definitely more expensive, but regular meat is expensive. It's just like better meat for you is more expensive. So I don't know, but you know, if you eat in smaller portions of it, like when I make oh, what? I missed it. Oh no, go ahead. I like what? I like listening to an actual doctor. I'm boring too. Know that self. Right? And he don't be talking about nothing, girl. Is he really a doctor or a DR on YouTube? I'm just saying. Y'all, that is another conversation. I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna check him out. But look, y'all see that reflex? I can't believe it. I'm not hungry. So, that's another thing. I feel like with intermittent fasting, who's you guys, a key thing to getting through those hours, because honestly, with my schedule, I sleep through most of my not eating hours. And technically, when I get up, let's say we have 7, 8, 8 to 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12 to 1. Let's say I wasn't eating for 6 hours. Those first 7, 8, 8 to 9, 9, 10, them hours I ain't never hungry anyway. So it's really like 2 to 3 hours that I actually have to make it through the fast. And I'm telling you right now, if you're busy, that time will go by. Like you're gonna feel the hunger, then you're gonna grab your water. You're gonna take a big gulp or a whole bunch of gulps until you feel kind of full. Then you get right back to work. Like, cause you're gonna have that energy over time. It's gonna start growing. If you stay busy, you'll look up and be like, "Yo, I totally missed my eating window. I was starting at 12. It's now 2. What happened?" Because you probably weren't hungry in the first place. You're probably just thirsty. And then once you pass it and you're busy, because we know we all have those days we're at work and we're super busy and we're like, oh my God, I ain't eat today. And I'm just realizing it because I stopped doing what I was doing. So I feel like for me, child, I'm probably going to get so much done now because I can attest to it. Before I started intermittent fasting, or even knew anything about it, and I would just automatically not eat till a certain time because I was busy, I would have so much energy to get this done, that done, this done, that done, this. And as soon as I ate, I was like, I'm tired. I need a nap. It always stopped me, which makes sense because your body needs to digest the food you just ate, but it slows you down. It slows you down. So it's like, take the time while you're fasting to get ish done, hunty. What is it? No, that cell says, I hope he's real. Me too. Me too. Planet Heart says, loving my energy today. Thank you, girl. That's that intermittent fasting energy, girl. Girl. Girl, I don't know. I'm just saying that. And that's weird. It is weird, though. I will say that I have such good energy today because I'm an Earth sign. Like I'm a Virgo. Virgo Nation, shined up, unite, amen. It just had a birthday, but it's what's this called? It's cloudy outside, and I don't normally. I'm usually like, stay in your bed, take a nap, don't go outside. Like that's me when it's cloudy. So I don't know. Maybe it's y'all. Maybe y'all put me in a good mood. I don't know. But that's different for me because normally I go by the weather. It's sunny, I'm happy. It's cloudy, I'm blah. So right then you're fasting in your sleep. Girl, I love that part. Sleep fasting is the best. She doesn't eat till 4, virtually. Your life, I ain't ready for that life. I'm not ready for that life. I'm aiming for that 12, 11, 12, 1 o'clock window. Right Dreamer says, hey everyone, just coming in. I'm going to try alternate day fasting. Has anyone done that? Virgo energy. That's right. Better late than never. So I have not, like I said, I am not. How does alternate day fasting work? Because I feel like for me, that wouldn't work because I would get confused. First of all, I forget what day I'm on. What day am I on? Eating day, not eating day? What am I doing? Alternate day fasting, I think you have to do it to try it, see how you feel. Everything is not for everyone. I think I'm probably going to be better off with a consistent schedule because I'm very type A. I like things done normally the same way every day. That's me. I don't want to get too caught up though in like, it's 8 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Like, I'm just going to go with it. It's 8 o'clock. Okay, it's 8:05. I'm not going to hang up on that. I'm not going to do that. That I'm not going to do. But like, alternate day fasting, I'm assuming you fast one day and you eat normally the next day. You fast one day and you eat normally the next day. I'm assuming. But I feel like I would overeat on the next day because I'd be ravenously hungry from fasting the first day. But that may not be true to you. You know, you might be absolutely fine. So I say try it, but I've never tried it. 5-2 is the one. Fast for 2 days, eat normal for 5 days, or eat 500. Though I just talked about that, I don't think that works very well for people. No, I can't do a one whole day with no food. I may perish. I can definitely do one whole day with no food. I actually, if y'all have been watching me for a while, I've done a 3-day water fast on this channel before. Lost a whole bunch of weight, but it's not like something I do again. I just like to do challenges to try them. You wouldn't die. Trust me. Know thyself. You wouldn't die. You would make it. But would I do it on a continuous basis? For me, I need to do something that I know I'm going to be able to do forever. Because if I start IF and I like it, I plan on doing it forever. With like exceptions of vacations and holidays and things like that. But like on an everyday to day, this is what I want to do. Like if I like it. Exactly. Right Dreamer says, I just heard of it. There's not that many people on YouTube with videos, but they lost weight. I may try it. Okay, well, Right Dreamer, let me know. Come back, leave a comment on the video. If you're doing it for like about a month, come back, let me know how you're feeling, how it's working for you. And if it doesn't work for you in the first month or so, I say try the 8-16-8 schedule. It's the most common. Oh, Virtuously Curly says, I've done 12 days only water. Boo. Boo. You bugging. Boo. But I mean, I get it. Some people do that. Some people do 30 days, blah, blah, blah. But I hear it when you're going to do water fast for that long, that you have to be like monitored. Like you need to make sure you're not going to fall out somewhere. But I'm not ready for those kind of lives. I like food. But yeah, definitely Right Dreamer. Let me know. Definitely consider listening to the podcast. It's called IF Podcast. You can get it on Google and Apple, I believe, and it's a free podcast. These girls, Mel and Jin, they talk about all the different kind of fasting. So maybe you want to do some research on that first. That's how I'm hearing a lot of my information. Right Dreamer says, I struggle with eating the right things, especially on the weekends, but I have done long fasts for spiritual reasons. I did a 30-day fast before. And in that 30-day fast, is that all you did was drink water? Because that's amazing. Is that the Daniel fast? But I thought you could eat on that. So you do the 8-16. Well, that's what I'm starting with. Planner Heart's asking me, so do I do the 8-16? Girl, I just started. I didn't do nothing. I'm trying to do the one for the rest of September, a water and juice. Girl. But once you drink the juice, you're no longer fasting because you just spiked your glucose. But I mean, there's not really any eating involved, and you're probably going to burn that off and get back to fasting in no time. So you do the 8-16. No, I'm going to, yes. So I'm going to be doing the 8-16. And then if I feel like I can go longer, or if I'm not hungry, then I might end up doing a 9-15. Like it is whatever. But the basis is going to be the 8-16 for me daily. That is my plan. That is what I'm going to try to do for the rest of the month. And then I will report back. Well, you guys know I do a Monday weigh-in anyway. So we'll see how the scale goes. But I want to focus on energy as well. Like how I'm feeling. Am I tired? Do I get energy? What am I eating? Things like that. So it's just an experimente. Alright guys, it's over an hour into this video. I've been talking way too much. That's the way she wrote it, so that's the way I said it. Sorry, 16-8. You fast for 16 hours. I think that's what she meant. You fast for 16 hours, you eat for an 8-hour window. I lost like 30 pounds, but that wasn't the purpose. This was a few years ago. Did you maintain those 30 pounds after you started eating again? Thank you for the correction, Virtuously Curly, on the 16-8. So, I mean, did you keep the 30 pounds on? What did you do to maintain? See, that's my other thing with like longer water fasts. I feel like now yours was for religious reasons, so I get that. But when I see other people trying to lose weight with just a water fast, in my mind, it's not the best thing to do, because then you're kind of messing up your relationship with food, because then you don't really teach yourself how to eat. You're not listening to any hunger cues. You're not really stopping to eat when you're full. You're not eating. So it's like you don't really get a good relationship with food like that. Now, if you're doing a water fast for health reasons or religious reasons, and it's something that's helped clean your gut biome and guts out, and you're trying to refresh, restart, detox, I get that. But people who do that as a lifestyle, I feel like you're going to have a really unhealthy relationship with food when you do try to eat, because you don't know how to eat food anymore, in my brain. That's my opinion. I've never done it, so I don't know. So Wait Dreamer says, no, of course I did not keep it off. Maybe if I could have, if I'd ate right afterwards. Yeah, and if you had maybe adopted an intermittent fasting pattern afterwards, you maybe would have kept it off. Hey, Tahani girl, we about to get out of here. You late, Wrench gang, gang, gang. Virtually, Curly says, unless you go right into it after the water fast. That's what I was just saying, right? If you go into an intermittent fasting state after your water fast, and you you continue like eating well and you know what to eat and you're eating well, because I don't think after you fasted for so many days just water, you probably don't need to start your first meal with McDonald's. You probably should be starting with like a soup or fruits, or and then work your way up to solids, because I'm sure your stomach is probably like, ma'am, what are you doing? But so Planner Heart says, thanks for coming in and sharing with us. Enjoy your me time and relax and get your hair done. I will, girl. Tiny, oh man, I know, girl. You can just watch it on a replay. We love you anyway. Right, Dreamer says, I don't think I could do it for weight loss. That takes willpower, but you did it for spiritual reasons. So just as much as the Lord loves you, you should love yourself as much. So why would you not be able to do it for yourself? Think about that one. So, and you are a spiritual being that is supposed to be him. He lives within you. So if you can do it for him, you can do it for you. Now, would I do it for the whole extreme as just juice and water? No. Would I do it with intermittent fasting, with eating in a window? Absolutely. Let's try this together, right, Dreamer? Let's get on that 18-6, 16. Girl, I'm messing it up already again. Virtuously currently. 16-8 plan. Let's start small. Work our way up. We got this. We got this. We got this. Auntie Who Lovely Ladies is 11:37, and I gotta make sure I get my phone back on the charger because I'm already on 24% because I need to sit under the dryer at the stupid shop or get my hair done and edit a video, and I need to have some juice. But it was really, you tried IF? Oh, you tried IF? But I thought you were just gonna try something else. You're gonna try like a day and a not day and a day and a not day. But right, Dreamer, if you want to talk more about it, hit me up on my Instagram, Curvystyleremix. If you have an Instagram, Curvystyleremix, we can definitely talk more on there because I know you kind of came in at the end of the conversation, or you can watch it on replay. Maybe some of the questions can be answered. Um, we got this. We do got this. Y'all want to see my muscle again? Okay, that's it. All right, guys. I really enjoyed this live. It went left, but I enjoyed the direction it went in. I hope everybody has a great day. And if you're doing your intermittent fasting, hold strong. Drink your water. We got this. All right, guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye. Oh, remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. And I'm grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. Bye.